Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it, we test it, you play it. And welcome to our game review. The game we are reviewing today has action, explosions, and a sandbox that is so big it is the biggest one of the series. There's so much in it that I can't go into detail about all the stuff that there is. Why? Just Cause 4. Yeah, I'm using the box from its predecessor because I rented number 4. Why? Just Cause 4. Okay, alright, I'm done with that joke, I'm sorry. So yeah, Just Cause 4 came out on December 4th of this year, 2018. I think they were releasing it on the 4th because of the whole 4 number, but it is almost 3 years exact because on December 1st of 2015 is when Just Cause 3 came out, so someone knows what they're doing. So, what happened in Just Cause 3? Well, the island nation of Medici was under a tyrannical dictator rulership. It's also the home country of Rico Rodriguez, the CIA guy you call in if there's a evil, corrupt dictatorship that is ruling over a country with an iron fist. You call him in to dethrone the dictatorship. And he does it well. So, 3 years later, he is now in Solis, South America. I hope I pronounced that name right. Yeah, where a gentleman by the name of Oscar Espinoza has the people under his thumb, making them work for him to build a weather controlling device. Which, of course, if you have read any book or comic book or played any other video game or seen a movie, you know the instant that you make a weather control device, you instantly get labeled as the megalomaniac because no one person should be able to control the weather. The results are disastrous. Anyway, Rico Rodriguez must now spur the country into a revolution to get out from under Espinoza's foot to fight back. And so this way that he can stop the weather control device before things get out of control, even more so than normal. The gameplay, for those of you who like chest-high walls to duck behind for cover, or like the stealth missions, there's none of that. The Just Cause series is basically, I think, the literal definition of run and gun. You fly around and run around and you take fire and you give it back in spades. Whatever they throw at you, you throw back tenfold. Yeah, Rico Rodriguez's tools are, he has a grappling hook, a flight suit, and a parachute which he can activate and deactivate anytime he wants. Let's see. He can carry up to 2 weapons at a time, and what I was finding so far, almost every weapon has like a secondary feature, which is pretty cool. So while you're in Solis, you have to unlock areas by doing chaos and helping people and completing missions. Helping people awards special upgrades for your grappling hook. You get 3 functions. One of the functions is you can get like either more length for the cord, or have the cord come in at faster speed, or like, you know, do different things when the connector cables return to each other, like a pulse explosion. That's one factor. The second factor is you can have your cord, it actually fires a miniature jet engine. Very interesting to put on vehicles or on people and listen to the screams as they go careening off around at Mach 5. And the third grappling upgrade, I think the people behind this game may have been playing a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, because you fire the grappling hook at someone and a balloon appears and sends them flying. Also good on some vehicles and stationary objects. So yeah, based on who you help and how you help them, you get the upgrades. Also, as you cause chaos, you get more soldiers to fight for your cause, and they can either help you unlock an entirely new area, or push the border further into another area to help reduce the unlock number. And like I said, the location for this game is huge. There is so much space. Wow. Yeah, and when I read online, this is the biggest map of the Just Cause series to date. Yeah, so I really like this game, I really like this series, but I do have a few nitpicks. For starters, if you've gotten this game for the first time, let's say you have like a 2-hour window to play this game. Well, you might want to make sure that 40 minutes before your 2-hour window you put the disc in, because the first time you load it, it has to do like a 40-minute update. The first thing I did, it got like a patch update which took so long to install. I can't complain about that, but I also get it because since the size of the map and since everything explodes and there's all the other factors involved of physics and whatnot, yeah, it needs the time to install. So there's that factor. Secondly, all right, so you got the parachute and the gliding suit. You unlock, yeah, you got the gliding suit. The second nitpick, I think I kind of had this problem with the first game, with the previous game. It gets a little rough on the landing. You either have to either parachute out or grappling hook at some point. So there's that. And the third factor, which is also a minor nitpick, the game pretty much throws everything in your face right off the bat. It gives you the story missions, and then it gives you the side missions where you can help these people to unlock the gear for your grappling hook. So you have to figure out how do I play this, because with everything coming at you at once, you want to make sure that, because the story can get a little confusing. Okay, I'm off to this mission, but this director I've never met before, hey, this person needs my help. Or this archaeologist I've never met before, hey, this person needs my help. But it's good because by meeting these people, you get the upgrades and it helps make the game a little more fun. So very minor nitpicks. The last two things, but yeah, the big one is the load time. After that, everything is great. Now, I heard there were some people complaining a little bit about the visual graphics of the cutscenes, but I was watching it, I was like, okay, I don't see anything wrong with this. And there was some weird load-in with one of the cutscenes, but aside from that, I couldn't really see anything wrong. The game, well, it has so much to offer, so I think that's just some personal visual choice for some people. So I guess the question is, how much do I like this game? Do you buy it? Do you rent it? Do you wait for it to go on sale? Or do you completely pass it? Well, like I said, 3 years and I still own the third one. I'd say this is a definite buy. Buy this game, because we here at Aperture Gaming, we give Just Cause 4 a solid 9 out of 10. Now, there is a season pass where you can download, and then you can get more vehicles and more weapons or some different skin stuff, so that'll be coming over the course as time goes on. Why? Okay, I'm not gonna do that joke. Yeah, so if you've played the third game, that was where I was first introduced to the series, then you'll like the fourth one. As for the other two, I don't know. I don't know much about the first one. I know Zero Punctuation Yahtzee reviewed the second one and loved it. That was his game of the year for that year. So yeah, it's a fun game. It's not the traditional chest high, wall cover, stealthy. It's run, it's gun, it's panic, chaos, disorder. So go out and have fun. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming saying thank you for watching, and as always, game on.